For a long time, I thought, as many ex-Muslims do, that I was the only one. I thought that there was no way I was going to find resonance with people in my community who were like me, who thought the way I did. People from a Pakistani background, people who, and I didn't want to give up my Pakistani background either, but I felt like I had to. And for many years, I just walked away from it entirely. I didn't really, I thought that this was just something I was going to lose and I wasn't going to get back. And I wasn't going to find resonance with people from my background who thought the way that I did. And then I met another ex-Muslim, and it was just by chance, and I was shocked. I thought this person might have been lying to me even. But in fact, he didn't believe either, and he was surprised that I had never met another ex-Muslim before, and both of us decided that maybe we were going to find other people like us, and if meeting other people like us had benefited us so much, it would help others as well. So it started as just a small community building initiative, and we started to have people that would drive from 8 hours away just to come to a 2-hour event that we would throw. And people would come and they would form bonds, strong bonds. They would cry, and it was like this whole cathartic thing. And we started to think that this is bigger than us. This is a huge need that people have, and if there's a need, we should try to fill it if we can. So then we thought we will form an organization and we will try to foster communities of ex-Muslims all across the United States of Canada, and that's what we're doing now. We have, I think, over 15 groups in the United States of Canada right now, and they have regular events, and they meet up, and they get to form this sense of community that they don't get anywhere else. Well, majority of ex-Muslims are in the closet. At least the ones that have joined our communities are in the closet, so to speak. They are afraid of a variety of repercussions. Sometimes it's just merely professional because they happen to have Muslim colleagues, but a lot of times it's deeper than that, and it's something that is more effective at shutting down dissent, which is to say your family might disown you, your husband or wife might divorce you, and you might lose touch with your children. So there are many social factors that keep people from being open about the lack of their faith. So I think there are many people who don't believe, many people, countless people who just don't want to pay that high of a price. And it's completely rational that you wouldn't want to lose your loved ones. You wouldn't want to lose your friends and family and those that you know. So what we do as an organization is that we provide them, for lack of a better word, a safe space, a place where they can come and meet other ex-Muslims. We provide them with a certain amount of security, anonymity, privacy. We have a screening process for new attendees that are not open to the public. You have to go through a process to come, to be invited to join. And I think this makes people feel safer, that they're not going to be outed. And it's telling that we have to do this at all. I don't know of many other groups that have to do all that we have to do to provide just a meager sense of safety and of privacy. And I think that tells you all you need to know about the state of dissent in Muslim communities and how tolerant Muslims are of different thinking. Well, the screening process is there, one, to protect the members as much as we can from outside, malicious forces that might want to get in for whatever reasons. And there are many of those. Unfortunately, that isn't some sort of paranoid fear. That is a very real thing for ex-Muslims, even in the United States. And I think that's what's most telling, that we are not living in a Muslim country. We are living in a non-Muslim country. We are living in a place where we are probably more safe than we could be anywhere else. We are more free to be ourselves here than we are anywhere else. And even then, we have to go through this long screening process just to have a small sense of safety. And even then, it isn't foolproof, but it's necessary to allow people to have a certain level of safety and to feel like maybe they can be a little bit more open, they can trust us. So I think the screening process also helps members feel comfortable.